Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood therapist, and it is February 2nd, 2025. So it is day 2 in our series of lesser known facts and lesser known people of the culture for Black History Month. Y'all like my shirt? I got a different shirt for every day this month, I think. But y'all like this one? Look at all these beautiful Black women. Anyway, got a special person for us to learn about today. I recently learned about her like within the last 2 days. On any note, it's wintertime. And we have had a really awkward winter this year because it was cold and snowing in places where it's not usually cold and snowing. Texas, Georgia, Louisiana, Florida, they had a lot of snow. That is not normal. But something that we all were able to do is go into our homes and turn our heat up. Like if it got cold outside, it didn't have to be cold in your house and you didn't have to start no fireplace. What you did was you went over to that little thermostat and you turned it up. And some of us who have up and downstairs, we turned it up downstairs, but maybe people upstairs didn't want to be that hot, so they didn't turn it up that high. Well, guess who you have to thank for being able to do all that? A Black woman. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. So this is Miss Alice H. Parker, born in or around 1895. Y'all know that they didn't always keep good records for us back then, but in or around 1895, and she was born in Morrisontown, New Jersey. Parker attended Howard University Academy, which was a high school associated with Howard University. She was awarded a certificate with honors in 1910. Now, according to census data, she was a cook and she was married to and lived with her husband, who was a butler. Now, at this time, gas central heating had yet to be developed, so people relied on burning coal or wood as their main source of heating. Parker, though, felt that the fireplace was not enough to keep her and her home warm during the cold New Jersey winter, and therefore she designed the first gas furnace that was powered by natural gas and the first heating system to contain individually controlled air ducts that distributed heat evenly throughout the home or building. Parker's heating system used independently controlled burner units that drew in cold air and conveyed the heat through a heat exchanger. This air was then fed into individual ducts to control the amount of heat in different areas. What made this invention unique? Because there were other inventions for furnaces already, but what made hers unique was that it was a form of zone heating where temperature can be moderated in different parts of the home or building. Now, her design did pose some health and safety risk as it made certain appliances like the oven more flammable and unsafe to touch. The regulation of the heat flow also posed a few security risks. But on the flip side, Parker's invention decreased the risk of house or building fires by eliminating the need to leave on burning fireplaces overnight. With her idea for a furnace used with modifications to eliminate the safety concerns, it inspired and led the way to features such as thermostats, zone heating, and forced air furnaces, which are common features of modern central heating. By using natural gas, it heated homes more effectively and efficiently than wood or coal counterparts, which were more time consuming and expensive. Parker's invention was further improved in 1935 by scientists who created forced convection wall heaters that use a coal furnace, electric fan, and ductwork throughout the home. Nowadays, homes utilize thermostats and forced air furnaces, which can be attributed to Parker's design and invention of the central heating furnace. Parker's invention added to the evolution of future HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning models. As far as the legacy of Miss Alice H. Parker, in 2019, the National Society of Black Physicists honored her as an African American inventor famous for her patented system of central heating using natural gas. It called her invention a revolutionary idea for the 1920s that conserved energy and paved the way for the central heating systems. The New Jersey Chamber of Commerce established the Alice H. Parker Women Leaders in Innovation Awards to honor women who use their talent, hard work, and outside the box thinking to create economic opportunities and help make New Jersey a better place to live and work. Now, Parker's patent for her gas furnace, although groundbreaking, was never chosen to enter full fledged production and usage. This was mainly due to the safety concerns behind her design, as the technology available at the time did not possess the capability to regulate the heat flow as outlined in Parker's invention. So make sure you heard that. She knew that the heat flow needed to be regulated, but technology hadn't caught up to her brain. See, technology hadn't caught up to what she had already laid out, so they couldn't do it. So that's the only reason why they couldn't use hers, because it was a little bit too dangerous. But even though that was the case, her patent served as a basis for the development of heating systems throughout the 20th century and today. Her design, which allows for an individual to control the heating received for each room in the house, is recognizable in the zonal heating system and especially the smart home technology that is used by nearly all households in the current century. I have smart home technology for my heating. I can go downstairs right now and turn that thermostat to one thing, or I can use my phone to do it, and they can have it different upstairs. That's all thanks to Miss Alice H. Parker. Now, details regarding Miss Parker's death are just as obscure as her birth. We just don't really know. Researchers have not been able to find out. However, it is thought that she passed away in 1920, and it is believed that she died due to a fire or heat stroke. But here's what, it don't matter how she died because how she lived and her invention went down in history. That is what's important. Her invention is still the basis for all we know today regarding central heating. So, the next time you go in your house and you turn that heat up just a little bit and you hear it crank on, think about Miss Alice H. Parker because she's the reason that you are able to do that. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of y'all day, and I will be back tomorrow for day 3 in our series of lesser known facts and lesser known people of the culture for Black History Month.